Animal Farm by George Orwell is a fairy tale about animals who can talk. And we're just going to skip over the whole idea of, oh, when did they start talking? Why can they talk now? Just fuck that, right? It's a fairy tale. Probably shouldn't cuss that much. No, I don't think kids should read this. I mean, maybe like after you're 12 or 13, I would suggest that a kid could read Animal Farm, but I wouldn't just give this to a fucking 6-year-old. Give him the Cat in the Hat, you know? Let him read something a little tamer first. This is a world where animals can talk, and they decide to take back their farm. It's not just A to B to C. There are a lot of reasons why the animals decide to take over the farm. It all starts with this one old hog that has a dream that they did do it. Then it builds up, and then it happens. And then you get to see the fallout of that. The conflict starts with the animals against the humans and becomes animals versus animals. The characters, although they are animals, they can talk. Human-like characteristics. It's pretty much all set on the farm. We hear about other places. Other characters go to other places. We don't really see any of that. The POV kind of switches between people, but it's really more just like the narrator announcing what's happening and how people are interpreting things. I keep saying people, they're animals, but that's the point. It's called Animal Farm. The writing is top-notch. George Orwell is, of course, a great writer, author of 1984 as well, but I'm just gonna skip over 1984 as much as I can, because until we're done living in this certain time that we live in, it's a modern-day fairy tale. That makes it just so much more profound in the message that it's trying to send. When I read this book, I was scared after reading and finding the parallels between this kind little farm and the society that I live in. And I guess the theme would be change is good until it isn't, or change is good up until the moment that it becomes the same as what you just went through. Because it's a fairy tale, there are many ways to interpret the theme from many perspectives. I could have a totally different perspective from what anybody else out there could have from reading this. But the book is banned, which I think makes it way more important to read. Even though I would say this is a pretty good book. This is a pretty damn good book. I would not read it to your kids. Even though I would say that, the strongest suggestion that I could give to anyone out there that's interested or wants to comment is to read it yourself.